And thank you all for coming out today. Really, the College of Ag and Natural Resources does believe the state of Wyoming is our laboratory, not just down in Laramie, and this is a part of what we do. We're very proud of it. We've got faculty all over the state. For all of you who are faculty and staff at the University of Wyoming, please raise your hands. Jim, can't introduce everybody individually, but I just want to say to all of you who are coming to see what we're doing for you and with you today as partners, if you see any of these folks in UW shirts or with one of these badges, please do grab them. If you have questions, input, we want to hear from you. As you know, we do have a unique program of getting producer input and then getting you tied back to the results of the research we do at our centers. So with that, we do have 4 centers. We have one in Laramie, one in Lingle, one in Sheridan, obviously one in Powell. I think we have representation from all 4 of our centers here. We do research for the whole state at each center, so be sure you try to grab people from those areas. This is a very special year for us in the experiment station. This is the 125th year of the Ag Experiment Station in the state of Wyoming. And over those years, we've done a lot of projects with and for producers. And it continues on strong, and we're very proud of that, and we welcome you to please help us celebrate that this year. We've got a number of events that we're doing. We have a history that I think that Cammy's going to talk about a little bit of the experiment station, and the author's with us today. We also have Doug Zaleski came up from Laramie with our pistol and Pete and our covered wagon that we're taking around to parades and whatnot to help us publicize the experiment station. The other thing I'd say is that we're also uncorking a campaign. We're going to try to raise $125,000 in private money to support research at each of our centers. The idea behind all this, obviously, is to get your support and try to help match some of our state and federal dollars that we put into these centers. As you know, the state's in a tough budget situation right now. The university is working its way through it. I had a good visit with the advisory board here in Powell earlier today, and we really do need the relationships we have with you all as producers. If you're happy with what you see today, have suggestions, let us know, but let your local authorities know that you're happy with it, and Ag needs this support. So much for the commercial. Again, welcome to all of you. I'd also like to congratulate and thank Camby. Camby's taken on the role as the head of this center in Powell. And so Camby, it looks good. Thanks to your staff for all you do. Before I turn it over to you though, Camby, I thought I saw Glenn Whipple sneak by there. We also have a great presence. Glenn is the director of the Extension Service. UW Extension and the Experiment Station work very closely together to get input for research and try to get that information out for you. So we have a number of folks from Extension here from around the state. And so, again, if you're with Extension, please raise your hand so people can see who you are. We got Jeremiah over here, Blaine Horn from over in Buffalo. We've got Glenn, Kelly McCrane is here. So if you have questions about Extension or how to plug into our R E centers, you can hit these folks as well. And on that note, I think that's the gong, so I'm going to hand it over. Yes.
That was not on purpose.
Jim Heitholt.
Oh, and I need to introduce, I guess our next speaker is Jim Heitholt. And Jim is the head of our Department of Plant Sciences and very engaged with R&E centers. And we do have a few new faculty I think he's going to introduce. So Jim, if you want to come on up. And Jim, thank you for all you do as well.
Thank you, Frank. Yeah, we have several of our faculty here, as many of you know them. The perennial ones that we've had are Andrew Kniss and Gustavo, you know pretty well. But I do want to introduce the 3 new ones that we have. Dan Tekela is our new invasive plant specialist. We have Terry Everly as our cropping systems agronomist. And Vivek Sharma, our irrigation specialist, stationed right here. What I'd like to highlight, though, just briefly, I told Camby I'd keep this at a minute so you all can get back to your posters. But we do have an academic program in agroecology that's very well thought of across the state. And I would like you to visit with some of our faculty about that. Some of the jobs that you may find, you can visit with Simplot and other companies here. in terms of feeding the world is what we do. So anyway, I did have some pamphlets here regarding our agroecology program. Anyway, we learn how to produce crops sustainably, and I'd like to visit with the companies here and our faculty regarding what kind of jobs you might have with an undergraduate degree in agroecology.